Last year, I tried to predict the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. I added my own layer of influence over it, and I was fairly inaccurate on most parts of it. Therefore, this year, I'm going to be a lot more realistic with my prediction, instead of one that is good with my opinion alone. So with that, let's begin. The early part of next year has already been announced, so we know the Clash will be on February 5th next year, at the LA Coliseum. The 2023 Daytona 500 will be on the 19th of February, with the duels being the Thursday before. After this is where we aren't so sure on the schedule. Overall, I think the schedule will stay relatively normal. Auto Club will be race 2, Las Vegas race 3, and Phoenix race 4. The classic West Coast swing. I also think the sport will head to Atlanta again for race 5, and Coda for race 6, just like they did this year. So far, there's no big changes, but this is where things get different. For race 7, we will have a race at Texas. Hopefully a 400-mile race, but more than likely a 500-mile event. I know the track is not popular, but I'm fairly certain NASCAR and SMI are heavily committed to Texas and are not going to cut a date from it. After that is Easter, which I think they will still keep the Easter Sunday race on Bristol Dirt. And then it's Talladega the week after. Next will be Martinsville at night. And I think NASCAR moving the race a month later is likely to help with the apparent cold temperatures for the early April date they gave it this year. Next is Dover's lone Cup date again, and then Darlington, with it once again being the throwback weekend. After this will be Kansas, and then the week before Memorial Day will be the All-Star race at Las Vegas. This is my guess at where it will be possibly, because apparently they have rescinded the confirmation of Texas being the location for the 2023 All-Star race. Fox wants to have it revolve around the Cup Series schedule. That's why my best guess as to where it will be is so NASCAR can please SMI, they'll run it another track owned by the company. It'll more than likely be a late night Sunday event, with the format being something I can't even conceive probably. But I would imagine that it would more than likely involve a roulette wheel. After this is the Coca-Cola 600 as always, and then we go back to Gateway. Fox ends off their segment of the season, as always, at Sonoma, and then a week break to prepare for the late June dive into the NBC portion of the season. Nashville opens up the run to the chase with NBC, and then there's a controversial Chicago street course race on the July 4th weekend. That race should go through barring any last minute withdrawals. Atlanta in the summer will be next, then Loudon and Pocono. After that is the classic stop to Indy, which I think will be a return to the Oval for the Cup Series. The reason I say this is not because the road course is bad, but the lure of having the Cup Series back on the Oval is too much for them not to have. Starting off August, we go to Michigan, then Richmond in the day once again, and then the late August date at Watkins Glen. This leads straight into NASCAR's regular season ending at Daytona. And now we are in the 10-race run to the championship. Compared to what this year is, I think the round of 16 will stay the same, with the Southern 500 starting, then Kansas, leading into the iconic Bristol night race. After that, the round of 12 starts off at Texas, with it being more than likely a 500-mile race, then Talladega in the middle of the race, with it all culminating at the Roval. Finally, the round of 8. The round will start off at a track we haven't seen this late in the schedule in a while, Auto Club. And the reasoning behind this choice is, with how well received the race was there this year, and NASCAR trying to double down in the LA market. What a better way to continue the momentum in that area than by giving the track a playoff date. Fontana will then lead us back into Homestead, and then Martinsville to end the run to the championship. And then of course the championship race at Phoenix, which has already been announced. Quick message from me as you look at the schedule here. Tomorrow I will have another video coming out on Sunday about Pocono, so look forward to that. This is just a little video I made just because I like to try and predict the schedule every year, and I thought it'd be a good time to push it in on a Saturday afternoon for everybody. So look forward to tomorrow's video, and until next time, I'll see you people in the future. Take care.